Okay, this here is the loadout forms that's come with the truck driver. It's got all the interior walls, the pack of two packs, things like that, so that's what that's all about. Okay, so it's on a large sheet, and in with those you've got your plans, construction plans, floor plan there of all your names of your walls, and here is where you've got all your A, B and C, D walls all being checked off. So that's how you build them. And there it's tie rods or electrical. When they've got the double space, if you can see that, that's a tie rod. The other ones are all electrical lights. So on this wall here there's a tie rod and electrical, tie rod, electrical, tie rod. Okay, we're back at the Nelson, and the boys have just put down the floor joists, 250s by 50s. You got to check the producer statement, producer plan, sorry, and make sure that the joists are right width. We've just got delivered 150 by 50 on site with the checkouts, and they were wrong because they were ordered wrong down in Lockwood. So just little things like that you've got to double check. There's the checkout there, which should be done in the factory, which normally is, but we've done it on site, which is obviously gets charged out back to Lockwood, and we've had to go and pick up the floor joists and get them delivered from our local supply branch. The foil does not come with a Lockwood, it only comes with the initial floors, so we've got to also organise foil on site. A row of solid nog, which is the normal 3604, and if I bring you over to here you'll see some stainless steel multi-grips, which is wherever the tie rods are, that's what we've got to do. You'll see an X down there, maybe. There's a cross, the boys have crossed that, that's where the tie rods goes, because the tie rod measurements are on the plan. And so we've got to make sure you keep your nails away from there, because you'll be drilling down there all the way through down to here, so you've got to make sure that. So you need multi-grip on that side, multi-grip on that side, and then there'll be some nogs being put in the centre also for wherever the tie rods are, and they've got to have multi-grips on either side, all stainless steel. The 150 by 50 nogs across here are for the door reveals on the Lockwood, where they've got some fixings. And as you can see, there's no boundary joists on our Lockwood, there are nogs for the reason for the tie rods, so that's the 150s, they were nogs. Normally the Lockwood joists all come pre-cut to length, one end to the other, with the rebates as I said before, and you just lay them straight down, which saves a lot of time. And then you just cut your nogs to suit with the random material.
And then we're going to ping some lines around and
we've got the flooring all down now, and the idea is you go around and mark where your tie rods are before you nail off the floor, so you don't actually end up having to dig out the floor and drill a drill bit.
But we forgot to do that.
Don't tell people that. And there's the checkout for the doors, the ranch sliders. 20mm rebate in how far, Darren?
And 80 for these ranch sliders, I think.
80 for the ranch sliders.
And 60 for your smaller windows and doors.
60 for the smaller windows, which the details will be on the production drawings anyway about that. The Now we're going to get the seat profiles and mark them out and nail them down, and chalk line some grid lines through to keep the walls all straight. So I will come back and do that later on when they're all down.